All right, it's just gone 47 after 10. This is the jump off on Keeping It Radio, radio according to you. We have the privilege to sit and talk to the CEO of SEDA. His name is MBATHA, and we're going to have a conversation with him, Gogo, and just to give you an overview of what has been happening at the ASF 2023. It's the 15th annual ASF 2023. That is the stakeholders forum, and we've been here since Tuesday, and we've been going through the program. We've been speaking to important stakeholders, and also we've just been having interviews just to have an overview of what is going on inside. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you and good morning to the listeners.
Kunjani?
I know, Billy and Johnny.
Hi, fresh. Ever say fresh, ever say ready. Right. But can you just first of all tell us, when as a CEO, how izinto have gone from day one? So good day three go from day one. Can you
Look, I mean, it's been quite a great experience for us when we chose Port Alfred as the venue for our SF for this year. We didn't know much about the area, but all we knew was that we know that the community needs us, and that also Eastern Cape at large needs to see the work that we do. We do this every year, as you are saying, it's the 15th one. We've gone to other provinces and we continue to rotate the provinces. It was Eastern Cape 10 and we chose this venue. It's been great day one. It was even encouraging to see the SMEs that are showcasing their products at the City Hall, and to go through the stalls and see the various work that they've been or that they're doing. Remember, some of us, we don't interact with the clients on a daily basis. So this gives us a chance to really get to see the work that our teams in the provinces report to us to say we've got this client that is doing this. But the ASF gives us that opportunity to engage with these SMMEs and actually also to see the quality of the work that they do. I was quite impressed with the standard of the work that they do. So day one went great. And we had a dialogue with the different partners to say how are we enabling the SMEs within the ecosystem, and how do we partner then with the different partners as SEDA to advance the work of the SMEs, because that is what is important, right? That's why we're here, and that's why we exist as SEDA, to make sure that we advance the work of our intervention to the SMEs. We then, maybe just to summarize, yesterday we then launched one of our incubators, Crudesta, which we're launching in Grahamstown. And we are looking to really change the lives of the entrepreneurs through the incubation program in Grahamstown. And then today I've just delivered the results, the great performance of SEDA, and we can talk about that as well.
Yeah, we'll get into that just now. I just want to know, in terms of your expectations and how things played out, was it everything you expected it to be, as from day one throughout?
Yeah, funny enough is that I'm always nervous when it comes to this. For some reason, I never get to rest until the whole thing is over. But I can say that actually the bar has been raised. This is probably one of the most successful ASFs that we've had, and we are grateful for that. So from that point of view, I think everything has gone even better than the plan. Maybe I must give credit to the team that planned this, to the coverage team that covered us in terms of of you guys, Keith. You know, you've covered the whole event, and I think that has made an impact, and people now know. Those who didn't know about SEDA, they know about SEDA, and they know the work that we do. Thank you very much.
Definitely. All right, so let's quickly just break down what happened inside the report that you were giving inside. Can you break down for us what you said, and just give us an overview, Jen, of how everyone responded?
Yeah, I think some of the guys, when I was outside planning to go in earlier, I was hearing some of the guys saying, I've never attended a results delivery of SEDA. I want to hear what they're about to say, and also there is this thing that says state enterprises don't perform, state enterprises don't spend money, state enterprises don't assist SMMEs. And what we were showing here is that as SEDA, what we had set as targets in terms of our performance, because our performance is driven through indicators that are linked to outcomes. We're able to achieve 86% of those targets, which is, you can look at, you can look around how other state organs are performing and so forth. I think for me, this is great, and we're moving from this. What we achieved was around the 70s, about 75 or so, or 76 last year, and we moved to 86, and already now we're moving towards the 90s for this current financial year that we are busy with. So our intention is to get to 100%. But that is not only the only issue, but the important thing is that we are able to reach out to SMMEs. That 86% means we've been able to get to SMMEs. For example, we're able to achieve a target of 21,802, or we're able to achieve 21,802 in terms of SMMEs in the rural and township areas that we're able to touch base with, I guess, a target of 16,000. So you can see that we are able to do the work in the rural areas. Our entrepreneurship awareness, which is where we teach people about what is entrepreneurship, but also about how they go about in starting and running their businesses and compliance issues. We had a target of 20,000, and we're able to achieve 68,000. So it means we're able to touch base with 68,000 SMMEs around just that target. But I think the big one for me is us being able to spend then the funds on SMMEs. From our budget, we're able to spend about 99.9% of our budget. So we're only left with 600,000 basically that we're not able to spend, but we spent about 955 million rand in the current financial year. Yeah, look, I mean, it's not actually, for the work that we do, we should be at a budget of about 3.5 billion that we should be utilizing to make the meaningful impact to the SMEs. But with what we have, we've committed. Remember when I joined SEDA in 2021, we had then a surplus of almost 200 million rand that we were not able, that we hadn't spent, and there was a surplus in the year before. I committed that we'll spend all the money, and the then DG was like, "Are you sure SEDA has not been spending?" And we spent, and 2 years in a row we've been able to spend the money, because we need to spend the money so that we can get the impact on the SMMEs. But basically, that is the big part about what we're doing, achieving the numbers. We were able to touch base with about 126,000 SMMEs in the financial year through our branch network, as we run 53 branches, 110 incubators within the country. So those are the stats that I wanted to just share, and that we're achieving our targets, but also we're spending the funds that we are being given, and we advocate for additional funds.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to just, moving forward, let's just get a breakdown and an overview of next year, Gogo. What are the changes that are going to be made, and what are your expectations come next year?
Yeah, I think the big thing that we've agreed with the board is that we need firstly to measure the impact. Right, we've been able to achieve the numbers over the past few years, but what is the impact of those? In terms of the sustainability of SMMEs. So in the current financial year now that they are under review, or no, not under the year that we are in, we are focusing on impactful programs, as SEDA, to say we want to see more enterprises being scaled up, so that talks to high growth SMMEs, potential SMMEs. So we're planning to grow those even much more bigger, so that we can create the jobs. But we're focusing more on also our digitalization strategy, as an organization, so that our SMMEs don't have to travel to our branches for them to be able to find us. We've been doing a lot of work, but also the bigger thing for the year is the access points. We've created, over and above our 53 branches, we've created 80 new access points, which means then that in the rural, especially in the rural and township areas, so that people can access our services via our partners that we have. So for me, that is very important, and we've signed agreements, we're rolling out that project, and SEDA will now be accessible, again, by larger numbers of SMMEs. That's what we're looking forward the current financial year.
That's wonderful. Have you already chosen where you're going to host it next year?
No.
No,
we have a fair system in terms of a roster, into the provinces. So we rotate provinces, and we make certain decisions by the beginning of the financial year. I think the only decision that we make is not about the province; it's where in the province. So the team
and what impact you want to make in that province.
But if you look at our history, we've been actually looking at the towns or rural areas that we believe they're underserviced, so that when we get into that area,
You
then
focus more on,
yes,
okay.
and we leave the area different. Everyone now knows that we're here. People have been talking about Port Alfred over the past 2.5 or 3 days, and we've done quite a lot of work. Our SME is here; they know us. We've opened an incubator in Grahamstown as well. So we've made a difference in the area. And when we leave, we always leave that leakage to say we came, we've
You
done
saw,
something.
you conquered. It's been
Yes,
impactful.
definitely.
Right.
It's been a great experience here. Actually, the only thing left is then for us to come back and do monitoring to check
Sure.
if whatever we committed to do here is being done after we've left, and that's
All
what we'll
right.
do.
Any last remarks that you want to convey to the public, and just say, because Sambi, I'm a new business owner.
Yeah.
Sambi, I'm not, I don't know exactly how to move and go into incubation system, and how to move and be under SEDA. Just last remarks, last words. Ungathini, kwamaphulo.
So what I want to say is that SEDA is a very relevant entity
Yes.
in terms of SMME development and SMME growth, and we remain relevant. And we believe that we are the only hope for the SMEs in terms of their business development element. From start of the business to compliance issues to quality of your product to packaging. We believe that we are here for the SMEs to access to local markets, to access to international markets,
You
because we
walk
do
them
that.
through, yeah.
Yes. So all I'm saying is that touch base with our offices, in the various areas. Check out on our website where our access points are, so that you're able to get us, and also do give us feedback in terms of the services that we offer. Because from where we sit, we would like to know what is going wrong. We don't want to just know what is going right. What is going wrong, so that we're able to fix it, and then we're able to enjoy our services as SMMEs. That is my last word.
Remarks.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's cedar.co.za.
No.
What
Dot
is it?
org.
.org.
Yes.
Okay, and that's how they reach you.
Yeah.
All right.
Then they get there, they'll find
All of the
yeah,
information.
yeah.
I want to thank you so much, sir, for taking the time out
All right.
to hang out with us and chat with us. This is the jump off on Keith Yes Radio. According to you, we got the CEO, and he was out here just letting us know and breaking down everything that happened. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, it's just gone 58 after the hour of 10 o'clock.